Hello. Welcome to tonight's Facebook Live. I thoroughly look forward to doing this one. We're going to be looking at beauty, body weight, what else? Beauty, body weight, eating disorders, the beauty industry. We're going to be looking at the way that our mothers treated us also, and how that might be impacting our self-esteem and our own sense of beauty. And we're going to be looking at how we can make your beautiful inner beauty become your outer radiance. And most of all, I'm going to teach you how you can use your sexual energy to kind of stop you feeling so hungry. So sexual energy can complete a very big part of you. If you're feeling hungry, a lot of the time you can't actually solve that hunger no matter how much you eat. So I'm going to teach you a little technique of how that can happen. So welcome everybody. I'm seeing lots of very familiar faces joining, so welcome to tonight's Facebook Live. For those that don't know me, I'm Vanya Silverten. I'm an energy healer, I'm a theta healing teacher, and I teach women's workshops on how to make their inner beauty their outer radiance. I teach online courses for women, and I'm just fascinated by this exquisite female body that we live in, and I think it's absolutely extraordinary. So over May and June, we're going to be unlocking the beautiful female body that you live in so that you can radiate your inner beauty out into this world. So welcome everybody to tonight's Facebook Live. All right, let's begin. So, women get consumed by their beauty. They get consumed by what they look like. A lot of women get consumed by their weight, that they're too fat, that they don't fit into their clothes, that single food that they're going to eat's got too many calories, and they shouldn't eat this and they shouldn't eat that, and they've got to eat a milkshake for breakfast and not have carbohydrates after 8, and they've got all these rules inside of them about what they should eat, what they shouldn't eat, what they need to exercise, and it can kind of overwhelm the psyche. So a lot of our weight issues actually stem from having an eating disorder, which means that the weight issues, if you're holding on to weight, is because we've actually become so consumed mentally by our fascination with trying to keep the perfect body that we do some extreme things to try and correct it. So some of these things that you may have done, maybe yo-yo dieting. Has anyone been a yo-yo dieter, like going from one diet to the next diet and like reading another magazine and go, oh my god, I can lose 8 kilos if I do a water cut fast for 6 days, and then another magazine, oh my god, I can lose 8 kilos if I only eat fruit for breakfast. Oh my god, I can lose another 8 kilos if I stop eating carbs after midnight and only eat protein. Oh my god, I can eat another 8 kilos, lose another 8 kilos if I do this. And we can get caught in this whole drama of trying to find the right diet or the right way to eat to make us most beautiful, to make us lose weight the quickest, okay? And that whole mindset is extremely negative, extremely critical, and it stops you from actually becoming an intuitive eater. So what you're doing is you're overriding your body's natural ability to say, hey, needing some more vitamin C, let's have some oranges, or hey, needing some more protein, or hey, I need some more, green vegetables or something. When we go over, when we turn our eating into a diet, we override our natural intuitive eating abilities. I'd like to help you return back to that. Other things that people do to keep their body weight is to take diet pills, for example. So I know I did that in my younger years. They'd take these diet pills, and all they would be is like ephedrine or like something like that, which would just speed up the energy in the body, speed up the thyroid gland so that you weren't so hungry, and then you lost weight quite a lot. But as soon as you came off those diet pills, you put on all the weight back again. And I've seen diet pills for all sorts of things: the apple cider vinegar diet pills, the ephedrine diet pills, the take away of the carb diet pills. I mean, there's just so many on the market, and we can get really pulled into them, and they're really quite dangerous for the body because a lot of times they pull the body out of balance. I know, and I'm going to check in with you soon, I had a massive eating disorder from the age I was, I think, 10. I had an eating disorder from the age of 10 all the way up till I was 23. And it was the most debilitating mental drama I ever had in my life, where I would control everything I ate, or if I overate, I'd feel bad and guilty, or if I ate too much of this, then I'd have to go exercise for 4 hours, or it was just, it was consuming. And I remember once being so full of so much negative thinking around my food, around diet, around what I should look like, that I ended up making a prayer to the universe, because I thought, you know what, I'd rather be fat than be insane with my own internal dialogue of my weight and food and exercise. I'd rather be fat. And I remember saying a prayer saying, please just take away this mental drama that I've gotten myself caught in around my weight, around my beauty, around my around food, because I just decided that actually it was more sane to be fat and overweight and being peaceful in that, and that would actually be a healthier state of mind than to try and be this thing that I wasn't. So I want to know who's had eating disorders, who's been on yo-yo diets, who's tried crazy diets. Anyone had some weird crazy diet that they tried? I'd love to find out what's going on in the chat. I've tried everything. I remember once I tried only eating green foods, and I would only wear green. I mean, that was one of the most extreme things, odd things I did in my phase of having an eating disorder. Rosario's comfort eating is big for me. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is that sometimes we comfort eat. So we're eating out of to pacify, satisfy our emotions that are going on inside. So I know a lot of people overeat when they're anxious, because eating is actually a very grounding experience. So if you're a very anxious person and you're worrying and you're worrying and you're worrying, and then you eat, it's almost like, it kind of sedates you. So some people eat out of anxiety, some people eat out of depression. Do you know? They're feeling sad, so they're needing kind of a pick-me-up. Some people eat because they're celebrating. Do you know? They're overeating chocolate because chocolate is a celebration food, or cake is a celebration food. And if they're feeling depressed, then they need to bring in the celebration food to kind of, balance things out. So we eat as emotional eaters very, very much. There's a lot of emotions and beliefs actually linked to food, Abia says, I don't believe in diets. I believe we can live a healthy but still couldn't reach a slim body. Absolutely. Yeah, and we'll go into that because that's just a lot of social media stuff about this slim body stuff. Anita's comfort eating. Joanna, I was very overweight as a child, so from about 12 to 13 I started restricting my food. From there it was just one diet after another. I know it can be extremely, extremely debilitating. And so a lot of our, Christina saying, became a vegetarian and started eating lots of sweet foods, plus started to count calories. Crazy. I know it's not normal. Yeah. And the problem is that when we go on lots of diets and we're not listening to our body's intuitive needs about what it eats, we can really quickly throw the body out of balance. So we'll eat too many carbs and not enough proteins, or we won't eat enough protein and crave sugar, because the body's always trying to keep it in balance. So, if you're eating too much of the one food that's not right for your body might crave the extreme opposite of something else to try and keep it in balance. Puno is saying bulimia, emotional overeating, and feeling super giddy, so purging afterwards. Yeah, bulimia is a really intense thing. I had that. Alex, I'm a vegetarian since 18 and love it. Good. Gozi, I've tried everything. The best way from losing any weight for me is fasting, but when I finish, I'm going back to the same habits. I eat organic food, change my things, but I'm overweight and I can't get rid of it. Okay. So the other component about food not being balanced is if your body's not in balance, if your hormones aren't in balance. So when we go do the energy clearing, we'll work on putting the hormones back into balance. Okay. The other problem, right, of how all these eating disorders kind of develop and all these diets kind of develop is that we're actually born into a consumer society which is filled with the beauty industry, which is consistently and constantly telling you that you're too fat, you're too ugly, you've got too much cellulite, you've got too much wrinkles, you've got too much grey hair, your fingernails aren't long enough, your eyelashes aren't long enough, your lips aren't big enough, your boobs are too saggy, you've got too much fat under your arms, your hips are too big, you've got too much pubic hair, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So as women particularly, we're constantly bombarded by advertising which pinpoints us and tells us that we're wrong, tells us that our body shape's wrong, and that can keep us spiraling into, you know, finding the diet that's going to solve the problem. It can make us spiral into doing things like, you know, making our lips extra big because that's what's considered beautiful. It can make us spiral into spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on beauty products so that we don't get wrinkles. And so women on a very deep subconscious level are really kind of subjected to a lot of negative information from the beauty industry, and we need to learn to come out of it. I remember once I had a client who had severe anorexia, and I went in to have a look and see how we could unlock the anorexic mindset from her. And one of the things I was shown was that inside her brain, she had all this like beauty industry advertising, like from different diets to what a perfect body looks like, to just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of imaging in the brain of all these adverts and all the subliminal messages that she'd picked up and was trying to compete with and make her body the same. And I spent a whole minute clearing out like all this like subliminal advertising of the beauty industry from her, so that her brain no longer needed to process herself through this media. So I think what we'll do when we do the energy clearing is we'll go in and we'll just release all this kind of subconscious programming that we get from the beauty industry as well, and that's really, really important. So let's go have a look at what else other people are saying. So Gabriella, I was always overweight as a child and was bullied at school for it. I tried pretty much all the diets and always keep myself at always healthy, not for losing weight, always comfort eat too up until now. Yeah, it's a big thing. Tanya, I feel at times I should study nutrition, find it as an excuse for my unbalanced diet. Okay, yeah, sometimes we think, well, I'm not going to change, I could do all this study and move that way. Eva saying my mum was always making comments about my weight. She was tall and thin and I'm not. When I was trying on clothes at shops when I was a teen, she'd always say to the sales assistants I needed to lose weight. Isn't that awful, that impact, that negative imagery? And so, you know, what's worse is when we know we're uncomfortable in our body, when we're told, and then our parents tell us we're not, we have to go on a diet, or the kids at school tease us that we have to go on a diet as well. And that can be hugely debilitating, because what that does is we tend to because we're physical beings and we live in a physical body, we can tend to identify ourselves with our beauty and our external appearance. And that can then make us go, well, if nobody likes my external appearance, then I'm not likable on the inside, okay? And if I don't like my external experience, then I'm not likable on the inside. And so we can go into a lot of deep patterns of rejection from society, from people around us, and then we go into our own patterns of rejection towards the self. And that's where we get a lot of self-hatred, a lot of self-criticism, a lot of self-sabotaging patterns, or those things where you and all that negative self-talk. So it can be a very collapsing kind of state to be in, and we shouldn't fall for it, people. We shouldn't fall for these tricks of the beauty industry that have kind of gotten us wrapped up in this whole psychological drama, only so we can buy products. Okay, we're way too evolved for this drama. So I think we really need to unlock ourselves from it. The other thing which can have a very big impact on our ability to radiate our beauty from our body, right? Because we all have our own unique beauty, and the aim of the game is to allow our inner beauty to become our outer radiance. The aim of the game is to allow our beauty to shine through us so that we glow. And I'm sure you've seen people, and they might not be the most beautiful people in the world, or picture beautiful, whatever that illusion is, but they can glow with so much beauty that whatever they wear, however they do their hair, whatever, whether they wear makeup, they don't wear makeup, they just glow with their beauty because they've allowed their unique essence to shine out. And we need to continuously birth our unique beauty out into the world. And one of the issues we have as women that stop us from doing this is to do with the relationship that your mum had to you. So part of our mother's job is to help not only birth us into life, but part of the mother's job is to birth our beauty out into life, to nourish us, to encourage us, to keep making us grow and shine, and to keep encouraging us to be more and to be better. So that phase of birthing the child is not just at that moment of labor, but that birthing of a child goes through their whole life until they're adults. And then when you become an adult, then you have to continue that process of birthing yourself out into life. But if your mother has been highly critical of you, if your mother has been jealous of you, if your mother was extremely angry or domineering over you, or if your mother continuously criticized you and said you weren't good enough, then what happens then is that she does the opposite. She doesn't birth your beauty. She actually makes you collapse into negative self-identity. She makes you feel like you're not good enough. She makes you feel guilty for who you are. You know, if she was a jealous mom, maybe you feel guilty for shining. Maybe you feel guilty for being beautiful. You know, if she was a domineering mom, maybe you feel so crushed with your confidence that you can't shine. And so a lot of the negative relationships that we've had with our mother can really impact our ability to allow our beauty to shine. So in our clearing, we're going to go through and unlock some of our mother's stuff as well. And the final thing that I think I really would like to say is that, you know, for me, my whole journey into celebrating the female body and going on this whole journey of like awakening the female body is the core of it is like, how do we use our sexual energy as a sacred force? And one of the things which is really powerful to stop hunger, to stop you, like, you know, when you've eaten and you're still hungry, or you're still not satisfied, or you still feel like that extra piece of chocolate, is to actually let your sexual energy rise up and like shine through your stomach, like rise up and shine through your solar plexus, rise up and shine through your solar plexus. And what that does is when the sexual energy goes into the solar plexus area, it supports the stomach and energizes the stomach, and you feel less hungry and you feel less needy because your own energy is fulfilling you and filling you. So in the energy clearing, I'm going to also teach you how you can let your sexual energy come up to the solar plexus and really stabilize your hunger there. So I'm going to go through the comments and you can let me know if you've got any questions, if you've got anything you need to say. Write it down and we'll go through it, and then we'll do the energy clearing afterwards. I'm sorry if I'm speaking too quickly. I feel very hyper today for some reason. So I think what's happened, right, for all you women, I'm going into my ovulation phase, so I'm feeling very creative and very like full of energy and like very expansive and extroverted. So if I'm talking too much or being too hyper, I apologize. I'll try and slow down. Right, what's going on here? Martina's always been too skinny and been tested so many times. Yeah, and people can be teased for being too skinny. You know, they think that like, you know, sometimes people be so skinny, people are like, oh, you're so skinny, you know, you can eat whatever you like. And actually that can also be really crushing for someone who is underweight. Okay, Tanya, as I'm fasting for Ramadan, but then, yeah, I feel it's hard to eat a balanced meal because of my cravings and love of food. I took allergy pills last year, a couple of months ago, and gained 10 kilos, which I haven't been able to get rid of even after a year and a half. Some medicines affect weight and diet. It's very true. If you're on the wrong medication, you can actually put on weight. Particularly things like steroids can actually make you put on weight. The contraceptive pill can also make you put on a little bit more weight. So sometimes you need to adjust the medication you're on to balance out the way that the body metabolizes things. So, you know, that could be something that you really need to look at as well. And eating a balanced diet is really essential, and many of us aren't taught to eat balanced diets, and that's why I think it's really important that we go back to becoming intuitive eaters. I know one thing for sure: if you're having too much sugar in your diet, like if you're craving a lot of sugar, you're not having enough protein in your diet. And I've seen this time and time again. If there's not enough protein, women tend to eat more sugar. As soon as they add in more protein, and there's many types of proteins, you know, vegan proteins, vegetarian proteins, there's lots of different types of proteins out there that you can choose. But the more protein you eat, the less you are going to require sugar, okay? So if you've got a high sugar imbalance, increase your protein levels. Have a teaspoon of cinnamon a day because that's going to help balance out your sugar levels. And chromium, the mineral chromium, will also help as well. So Sugar will put on excessive amounts of weight, and will also, if you're having too much sugar in your diet, will also give you a little bit of water in retention. So it's really important that you reduce the sugar, and the way you do that is to increase protein, a teaspoon of cinnamon a day, and increase your chromium levels. Okay, Gabaya is saying, when I was a child and teenager, my mum would always tell me that I was too thin and I looked awful. Yeah, that just like crushes your self-esteem. Michaela, I've been my whole life underweight. No matter I was eating how much, I sometimes go through phases I do not eat and then overeat a lot. I do feel healthy enough with my low weight and never-ending acne problems despite my age. Nothing is changing, even though I can support it. It could be some hormonal stuff going on, and something to do with the way that your skin and bacteria on your skin. So maybe have a look at maybe some products that can help with the bacteria build up on the skin. Gabrielle is saying, there's a lot of anger and even hatred towards my body. Feels like I'm in a prison. I used to think, why do you have a body? As if I was a burden, like a curse. Definitely need to shift to gratitude and amazement. Yeah. If you start to release all the negative emotions that you have around yourself, like the self-hatred and the guilt and the shame, right? Self-hatred, guilt, shame, all those things, self-rejections, they're very low vibrational energy, okay? And when you have low vibrational energy in your body, it actually starts to slow down the metabolism, right? And then you start to get weight in places, and you get more sluggish and more stagnant. And then you sit more and more in the resentment and the anger and the low self-worth and the low self-esteem. And then things like cellulite develop more and more. And so the aim of the game, one of the aims of the game is not only to eat well, but to release yourself from all these lower vibrational emotions so that it frees the body up, so that metabolism and the cells can start spinning faster, so that you can have energy to live a more vibrant life and move forward and out. So I think we might do some of that kind of stuff in the energy clearing as well. Paula, I feel my mother would comfort me and also praise me with the use of sweet food. Yeah, we can have mothers that are feeders. You know, they're always feeding us. I know my mother-in-law is definitely, she's an amazing cook, but she's definitely a feeder. And it's like, whatever you're feeling or emotion, or if she wants you to, you know, as maybe a little guilt trip, or food. So yeah, people can use food. Stelia, I love you too. Ekaterina, Hashimoto after my son's birth. Yeah, it's really common for the hormones and the thyroid to be affected after birth. So we'll go have a look at that. Wendy, this makes sense to me. Yay, my mum didn't have a good role model and passed it on to me, so I felt like she didn't accept me and no one else would. Yeah, it's really important. The way that our mother was towards us can often be the way that we end up being towards ourselves. And so it's really important that we clear out those patterns. Yeah. And a big hello to my friend Sandra Pepper, who I love dearly. Joanna, for some reason I can't seem to shift the fat on my stomach and flank area. Is that linked to certain emotion? Could be stress, cortisol levels. There's a stagnancy. It's probably shame, guilt, unworthiness stuff going on there. Billiana, what about menopause? Yeah, menopause and hormones will have a big impact on weight. And the thing is, right, the body's always changing and shifting. The female body's like the moon, ladies. It's expanding and contracting over the whole month, you know. When you're a younger woman, you know, yes, the metabolism is faster. When you're in menopause, the metabolism does start to slow down. And so we kind of also have to get used to our changing bodies, and it's okay for our bodies to change too. And I know, particularly as you get older, it's more important to start like exercising the muscles. Make sure you do a lot of muscle building kind of, you know, exercise, so that you stay in balance. Joke Rose, mum obligated me to eat because everyone around us told her I was very skinny. I kept finding programs about food where I eat not in accordance within my natural body rhythm. Yeah, we've got so many beliefs that can stop us from being in our natural body rhythm. Saida, I never managed to release my weight after my pregnancy. That was 17 years ago. I hated my belly ever since and not accepted it all. Okay, cool. We can work on that. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Lydia saying, personally, I gained weight after I started practicing meditation. Yes, so did I. I think what's happening for you, what you need to do is you need to be grounding your energy better. sometimes what happens is we can be like downloading a lot of like universal light, and through meditation you're connecting to the heavens, and you know, but the energy needs to keep going down into the earth. And sometimes we haven't learned to let the energy pass through us so well, and so we can tend to overeat to try and ground us, because the meditation can like make us really like floaty and out there and like kind of out of our bodies. And so eating can sometimes ground us and make us feel more grounded and present again. So if that's you need to be opening up your feet chakras. You need to be opening up your body so that you can let the vibrational energy that's passing through really go into the earth, and then you'll feel much more grounded and less likely to eat. And don't ever sometimes also what can happen when we do too much meditation, we kind of get a weird laziness, because we get so calm, we sometimes don't go out and do that physical cardio work, because it's like we're quite enjoying that calm centered place. Like I know sometimes if I've done a lot of session work with people, I'm like in that meditative zone, I don't feel like exercising at all. And actually what my body needs the most is to exercise to kickstart it on a physical level, to keep things in balance. So it's really important that we learn to be dynamic with our energy. Yes, there's times to meditate, and then there's also times where we need to do hard cardiovascular work, and there's some times where we need to fast, and other times when we need to, you know, eat a little bit more, and we need to be a bit more fluid and dynamic with the way that our body needs to be nourished, you know. And sometimes we can get stuck in very, you know, routine, which can then make the body feel like it's imprisoned, or it can then make the body get really stuck and not lose weight because you're just sticking to the same routine. So I think being dynamic with your energy is really important, and that means that you're coming back to being more intuitive with yourself, being like feeling the way that your body wants to move, or feeling what your body needs to eat to keep it in balance. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, and your metabolism depends on your age. Yeah, absolutely, Flamina. And Pliny say we definitely need to exercise more. Exactly. I think exercise is very underrated. We definitely need to be exercising every day. I know that as soon as, and Flamina I know is an amazing personal trainer. So if you're ever needing a personal trainer, you need to contact Flamina. But we do need to exercise. Do not underestimate. You don't think that you can't not exercise. I think exercise is probably one of the most important things to put the body back in balance quickly. It's one of the most important things to normalize the sugar levels. It's one of the most important things to get your serotonin levels up. So you should be exercising every day. Now, I'm someone that gets extremely bored exercising, but I mix it up. One day I'll go swimming, one day I'll do a dance class, one day I'll do aerobics, one day I'll go for a walk in the woods, one day I'll do yoga. And I mix it up because the body needs change in order to create its dynamic flow of energy. And I love listening to my body go, I need to dance today, or I need to swim today, you know. So mix it up, but don't underestimate exercise. Okay, right. You guys ready for this energy clearing? Yeah? Alrighty. Okay, so let's do it, because I love putting the body back in balance. And the beauty industry, our food and our inability to exercise and our excessive weight and all our drama around our own self-hatred can really put us out of balance. So let's get you back into balance, okay? So I'm going to start by sending a lot of light through you. And if you haven't done an energy clearing before, you're just going to follow my voice. You're going to you might feel healing energy coming down around you. You might feel old energy releasing from you. You might feel some energy gets a little bit stuck inside of you. So if that's you, you just want to like shake your body and just shake the stuck energy out, or you can breathe through the block to help breathe it out, or you can visualize light coming in and dissolving the block. So there's some of the ways that you can help this process. So you're going to sit comfortable, your back nice and tall, and you're going to allow light to come through you from the top of your head all the way down through your body, out the soles of your feet. Good. Okay, and the first pattern that we're going to start to release from you is all the beauty industry illusion stuff. So the first thing I'd like to clear from you is all the subconscious programming that you've gotten from the beauty industry, from magazines, from adverts, from, you know, pictures. And I'd like you to allow that to go. Now, some of you have got quite a lot stored in there. So you're going to allow light to come into your brain, into your subconscious, and just let all this subliminal advertising go. You might feel books, magazines coming out of your head. Let it all go. Let it all release. And I'm going to keep sending light into you as you keep allowing this to release. And for some of you, it feels like a big weight is lifting out of you, because that's how much of a stronghold this subliminal advertising has had on you. So just allowing it to go. Beautiful. Good, 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 good. Just letting light come back into your brain now, filling your brain up with lots of light now. And as that subliminal energy, the subliminal messages is going, I see the emotional pattern that advertising has left inside of you. So the emotional pattern that we need to clear out now is feeling not good enough, or feeling not beautiful enough, or feeling too old, or feeling too fat, or feeling disappointed in your body, or feeling like you can't have the perfect life because you don't have the perfect body. So can we release all those feelings now from you? Let them all go. For some of you, I feel those feelings all the way down to your stomach. So if that's you, let the light go down and just release all those feelings. Because you know how marketing works, yeah? Particularly in the beauty industry, it wants to press the pain buttons inside of you. It wants to make you feel disappointed in yourself. It wants to make you feel like you're not good enough. It wants to make you feel that you have to have something better, okay? This is how the advertising is set up. So can we release all the emotions that the beauty industry has triggered within you? So all those negative emotions, let them all go. It's all false. It's all false. Good, 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 good. Fantastic. I'm seeing it all come out. Now the next layer of stuff that's ready to come out is deep self-hatred. Deep self-hatred with the way that you look. Deep self-hatred with the way that you feel about your body. Maybe you're someone that looks at your nose in the mirror and hates your nose, or maybe it's the fat under your arms. I don't know. We all have these spots, don't we, that we hate. So I invite you now to release all the self-hatred that you have about your physical identity and let it go. And for a lot of you, I'm feeling that self-hatred in the arms, in the legs, around the hips, the bum area, around the stomach area. Let it all go. Oh, and I don't know who it is out there. Maybe there's a few of you. But I've hit this pool of energy inside of you where you're weeping. Like there's this crying energy of like, I'm not beautiful, I'm not beautiful. This crying energy of I'm not beautiful and I won't get married, or I'm not beautiful and I won't find love, or I'm not beautiful and I won't get that job, or I'm not beautiful and I have no friends. So can we release, if that's you, that kind of weeping sorrow energy of not feeling beautiful enough, and just allow it to go? So much sadness around not being beautiful enough. I feel that so deeply for some of you. And it's almost like there's this sadness, and it's like no matter what you do to make yourself beautiful, you still don't feel beautiful, you know? So can we release that feeling of never feeling beautiful enough and just let that go now? Fantastic, much better. Give your body a good shake and a wriggle. Okay, I'm going to start to send a lot of light into your arms, your upper arms, your hips, your thighs, your stomach area. And I'm just going to start to release whatever stagnant emotions that you have stored in there. On a group level, it's quite different, so it's very hard to know. So you'll identify with one of these feelings, okay? So you want to go to the hip area, bum area, or the place where you're holding on to weight, because we hold on to weight in different places in our body for different people. And you might feel that weight is just a very heavy feeling of anger, or you might feel that weight is a very heavy feeling of depression, or guilt or shame. So whatever that is for you, can we release the lower vibration emotions that are caught inside of you, which slow down your metabolism, and just allow it to go now, allow it to release. Allow it to go. It's like this heavy feeling ready to release, this very stagnant emotion that you've just been sitting in for too long. Let it go, let it go. There we go. It feels like a big bubble of old energy releasing from you. Good. As that releases, we're going to send light into your body now and just shake up all the cells. Like, just let light come into your body and just shake your body up. Let light come in and just shake up your hips, your thighs, your breasts, your stomach, your arms. Just let the light come in and shake, 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 shake. Good, that's feeling much, 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 much better. Good, 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 good. While we're here, I'm just going to balance out your hormones. So if you've got a hormone imbalance, we're going to balance out the hormones. Because a hormonal imbalance can also, put the body out, and also the emotions out of balance, which then can make us overeat and all those things. So just doing a hormone balance now. So sending light to your pituitary gland and all your hormones, just for your body to come back into balance. Can we now release any criticism that your mother said about you? Can we release any jealousy that your mother had towards you as well? And can we release any part of you where you're still storing your mother's anger towards you, or the way that your mother communicated towards you in a negative way? Just let it all go now. And often the way that our mothers communicated with us is just a reflection of how her mother communicated with her, and it just gets passed down. So if you've had a mom that was angry or jealous or diminished your sense of self, then it most likely happened to her as well. So she didn't know any different. So there's no point being angry at your mom. We've just got to forgive her and release. That's all. And for some of you, I have to send a lot of love into your heart. It's like your mum broke your heart chakra. And our little hearts can break if we're told the wrong things, or we're criticized or yelled at. Our hearts break for many reasons. So just sending a lot of light into the center of your heart. Just healing that beautiful little heartbreak if it's there. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm seeing this light coming into your heart, and your heart's kind of warming up and it's starting to glow again. So can we teach you what it feels like for your inner beauty to start having position inside of you? Can we teach you what it feels like for your unique beauty to start shining through you? Can we teach you that it's safe to shine your beauty out into this world? And can we teach you what it feels like for your inner beauty to become your outer radiance? Can we teach you what it feels like to encourage yourself and what it feels like to birth your own beauty back into life? Can we teach you what it feels like to live without criticizing your looks and instead praising your unique beauty? So I just feel like this beautiful warming energy of your own unique beauty just starting to wake up inside of you and shine out. So just let it shine out. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Can we teach you what it feels like to be proud of your unique beauty? And unique beauty is it's got its own character, Your unique beauty is going to make you want to dress a certain way. It's going to make you want to wear red lipstick or I don't know, blue eyeshadow. Your unique beauty is going to want to sometimes wear a hat or have red fingernails or, wear high heels or long dangly earrings. Your unique beauty has its character and so, this is what true beauty is. And can we let your beauty express itself? Can we teach you what it feels like for your unique beauty to have the freedom to express itself? And I want you to feel your unique beauty as a character, maybe it's a goddess, maybe it's, Superwoman, I don't know, Wonder Woman. Just feel your unique beauty as a character and really feel the way that she wants to dress or be. Really feel the way that this unique part of you wants to walk down the street and be. Beautiful. And can we teach you, this beautiful, unique beauty, what it feels like to be an intuitive eater? Can we unlock your brain from all this diet drama? So whatever diet drama you've got going on in your brain, let's unlock it now. So like all this drama wanting to release. Or whatever food drama you've got going on, let's unlock it from the brain. Oh, there's quite a lot there, people. Let all that food drama go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And can we teach you what it feels like to be an intuitive eater now? And what it feels like to recognize what the body needs, when it needs it, how much it needs. An intuitive eater knows how much to eat, when to stop, when to have more, when to have a second helping, when to not, So can we teach you how to be an intuitive eater? So that your body gets the right nutrients and so that your body always stays in balance. Good. Can we teach you what it feels like to be an intuitive eater and shine your unique beauty out into this world? So you're going to visualize yourself as your unique beauty, whatever character that is, and then you're going to feel yourself shining out your unique beauty out into this world and being an intuitive eater so that you can support more and more of your beauty to glow. To be an intuitive eater so that you can support your emotions to be more vibrant. So just witnessing your inner beauty and your intuitive eater within you coming into alignment. Very good. Very good. I'm feeling so much more better. Okay. Give yourself a little shake. I feel like there's a deep alignment going inside of you. I think you just need to wait here a little bit. Let the intuitive eater and your unique beauty come into alignment. You might feel that alignment going on in your brain. You might feel that alignment going on in your heart, in your stomach. You might feel that this deep process of self-love is happening. For some of you, I just feel like down the core of your body, there's this beautiful energy of self-love taking place. So you might begin to feel that as well. So just allow whatever alignment needs to happen. Good. Take 3 really deep breaths and smile. Okay, so now we're going to start to move your sexual energy up to your solar plexus, up to the stomach, okay? So I'd like you to wriggle your hips, move your hips, and just let your beautiful sensual sexual energy start to wake up. You can do some figure of eights with your hips. It's a really good motion, or some circular movements, just to really open up the sexual energy around your womb space. And we're going to use your Kegel muscles, your intimate muscles, to pump the sexual energy up to your stomach, okay? So inhale, squeeze intimate muscles and pump the sexual energy up to the stomach. And then on the exhale, let the sexual energy shine out of the stomach. Good. Inhale, squeeze intimate muscles, pump your sexual energy up to the stomach area. Exhale, and you're going to fill up your stomach with your sexual energy. And you can smile. Inhale, squeeze intimate muscles, send the sexual energy up to the stomach. Exhale, let the sexual energy shine out of the stomach. Inhale, squeeze intimate muscles, send the sexual energy up to the stomach. Exhale, fill the sexual energy up in your stomach. So your stomach is getting filled with your sexual energy. Good. And you're going to repeat this a few times in your own way. So inhaling, squeezing, putting the sexual energy up to the stomach, and then letting it shine through the stomach area, filling up the stomach with your sexual energy. And you can smile as you do this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep doing it. Keep smiling. Keep sending the sexual energy up and letting it shine through the stomach. Beautiful. Very good. I like it. Okay. And just move your body however way it wants to move, and maybe just do a little celebration dance of like, yay, I live in the most amazing female body. And, you know, and I know that I can give myself the most beautiful journey to make my body feel healthy and vibrant, you know, and that you can love yourself until you feel beautiful, and that you can love yourself until you eat right, and that you can love yourself until you decide to exercise more. So can we really change the way that you relate to yourself now? So just allow this beautiful wave of light to wash through your mind, all the way down through your body, helping you to relate to yourself in a more loving, more kind, more supportive, more encouraging way. Can we teach you how to relate to yourself in a way that motivates you to exercise, or in a way that kind of inspires you to eat better? Can we teach you how to love yourself until you love all your wrinkles? Can we teach you how to love yourself until you love all your cellulite? Can we teach you how to love yourself until you love all of your gray hair? Can we teach you how to love yourself until you love your hips and your thighs and your lips and your breasts? Can we just teach you what it feels like to love yourself so much that you feel absolutely happy and content and in so much joy for being in this amazing body that you have, that you just glow? Can we teach you what it feels like to glow with self-love? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And do you know what? I just feel like you need to put your hands up into the heavens and just receive, you know? Sometimes we're so used to receiving food, but we forget that actually we can receive starlight and sunlight into our bodies to charge and energize us, and that's just as an important food. So I just want you to open your hands up and receive beautiful cosmic energy from the cosmos, starlight, sunlight, and just feed your body with this beautiful cosmic forces, you know? All the flowers need sunlight to grow, you know? So does our body. Our body needs light to grow. So just open your being up just to receive nourishment from the universe and just beautiful. And you're going to receive nourishment from the universe, and you're just going to let it fill up your stomach. You're going to receive nourishment from the universe and let it sparkle through your cells. And last thing, I want you to touch different areas of your body and just say, I love my eyebrows, I love my nose, I love my lips, I love my ears, I love my teeth, I love my eyelashes, and just go through your whole body and just, I love my mouth, my hips. And as you love that part of your body, just touch it, embrace it, and let love flow through your hands to really ignite that part of your body with a lot of self-love. I love my hips, I love my toes, the whole body. Every single part of you. I love my cellulite, I love my wrinkles, all of it, all of it, all of it. Beautiful. Good. Good. And just, yeah, I just feel like, wow, so much self-love happening, people. You know, if we're in a state of self-love, do you know, the whole reality works so much better for us, do you know? When we're in a state of such self-love, we choose, we make better decisions, we're more emotionally stable, we can, you know, understand the environment better, we get motivated in new ways, we choose better foods. So self-love is like probably the biggest key here in all of this topic that we talked about tonight. So I really give yourself the biggest hug in the world and just truly love yourself like more than anybody else can. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Wow, I'm feeling all your hearts. Okay. And let's teach you how to feel sexy in your body, vibrant in your body, joyful in your body, healthy in your body, alive in your body. Let's teach you how to feel dynamic in your body. Good, 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 good. How are you feeling? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. So Joanna's saying that was really powerful. Eva saying thank you. Patricia's self-compassion. Yeah. Perfect. How are you feeling? I want to know, who was your character? What was the character of your inner beauty? I want to know that. So if you had a character that came through, let me know. But how are you feeling? I'm certainly feeling much more centered in my heart. You know, when we're centered in our heart, again, we make better decisions for ourselves. We make better decisions. So how are you feeling? So Gabrielle is feeling so happy, light and filled with love. Beautiful. Yeah, we forget that, that it's so easy to generate our own self-love. You know, we really need to practice this more and more away. Puna's saying Aphrodite. Yeah, she's super sensual, amazing. Prisha feels so much better in myself. So happy, Prisha. Patricia, it feels like dancing. Yeah, well, that's celebration. You should definitely dance after this. Anita saying thank you, totally love it and feel it. Fantastic. Sandra's saying fabulous, finding golden rays of light abound. Beautiful, beautiful. Good. So character, how are you feeling? Are you feeling more stable in your body? Are you feeling more in love with your body? Do you know our biggest lover in this life is going to be you. You're going to be your own biggest lover. It's so important. So Stiliana is my character was sexy and luxurious. Wow, we like that. Very nice. Prisha was Jessica Rabbit. She's super sexy, Jessica Rabbit, especially with her hips and everything. Yeah. Gabrielle, she was a shapeshifter goddess. Wow. And she loved changing how she looked, how she showed herself to the world. So gorgeous, playful, powerful, spontaneous and fearless. Beautiful. Michaela's feeling more alive. Gabaya saying thank you, I'm full of light and love. Joanna, my character was the Greek goddess Athena. Yeah, she's super strong. Eva feeling so much lighter. Billiana, I have to practice more self-love. Yeah, self-love is a journey. It's definitely a journey. Live first sorrow, then pleasure and love. Yay! Gazia, I feel hot inside. Amazing, especially my feet, my brain. I feel calm and relaxed. Good, awesome. Patricia, I saw myself standing on a beach, arms stretched, welcoming in the coming stormy sky, soaking up the powerful energies. Yeah, beautiful. Wow, Christina's body is kind of shaking and full of energy. Great. Josiane, beautiful and loved. Yay. And Stilian, I feel energy healing so much and still feeling the energy, but I have some energy stuck in my right shoulder. So yeah, just breathe through the right shoulder. You might want to just feel into it, release the burden that might be there. I'll send some light into it now for you. But yeah, sometimes some blocks take a little bit longer to shift than others. So one of my rules with beauty products is if you can't eat it, then you shouldn't use it. So you got to try and make sure all your beauty products you can eat, that is like full of natural ingredients. So that's one of my rules that I like to stick to. But otherwise, thank you for coming to hang out with me. I'm certainly feeling much more beautiful. I hope you're feeling so much more beautiful. And yeah, thank you so much. I've got another Facebook Live on Saturday. I think we're doing sexual shame. And I'm doing my online course, Sensual Enlightenment for Women, which is 6 online courses plus a 1-day live workshop in London on the 21st of September, and it's all included. So if this interests you, then come check that out. It's on my Facebook. I'll send a link up. But I really look forward to taking you through that journey. That one's pretty magic. But thank you so much for being here. You can like my page if you haven't liked my page. And otherwise, be beautiful, be amazing, be gorgeous, be your amazing self. Let your inner beauty really shine out and radiate into this world, because this world needs more of your light. You know, our daughters, the next generation needs more of your beauty. We really need your beauty. You know, without your beauty, you know, this world is lacking. Do you know, it really is lacking. So please step into your beauty. Dress, you know, get creative with your dressing, get creative with your makeup, you know, get creative with the way that you present your beauty to the world. Another thing which is really important to do is your posture. Learn to have better posture. You can lose 5 kilos instantly if you hold yourself better. Hold your chest up high, hold your stomach in. Just, you know, posture is so key, and it makes you feel more confident and more proud of who you are. So, you know, if you're struggling with all this, start with your posture. You know, I guarantee you'll start to feel much better about yourself. But thank you so much. Thank you. Sending you waves of love, kissing you from head to toe. Yeah, and may you fall in love with yourself more and more every day. Bye. You're so welcome, everybody. My pleasure.